It's going to happen. He's doing a great job. It's going to happen.
On 2020 and the November
we got
election.
another anti-American out there. Okay, yeah.
Anti-American? You mean Democrats aren't Americans? I heard that before.
The Democrats haven't, put forward a single damn thing that was for the good of the people. They're so obsessed with destroying Trump that they've forgotten about the people they, quote, represent.
No,
so they've forgotten all about that.
Trump is
so,
Trump.
They're anti-American. As far as I'm concerned, they're all fucking traitors.
He's psychopathic.
No, he's too fucking stupid to know that.
Narcissistic. He doesn't represent.
Yeah, they don't really care about the people they're supposed to represent.
And he's against health care. He's against anything that's not number one.
This drunk hasn't got a clue.
Trump 2020.
Well, of course he doesn't. That's why he's a drunk.
Yeah.
Escape from reality.
Yeah, that's what Trump did. He said he kept.
Well, Trump doesn't drink till he's fucking sloshed and slur his words every damn day.
Was number one in the ratings when it was really going down. See, he lies all the time. He lies about Khashoggi. He says the
genius fucking knows
doesn't have anything really. They're just making opinions.
Yeah, but you know what that son of a bitch is? He's listening to the lamestream media. Nothing more than an instrument of propaganda.
In their right mind would say Trump is right on. Except if you watch Fox News all day long. I mean, and read Breitbart on the internet.
I'm going to go take a piss. Hopefully right on him.
Sounds like what you said.
Take a piss on Trump just like he took a piss on the piss tapes. You will.
Oh, what the heck? We did it a little bit ago. WB6MMJ.
And then you'll say, oh, well, who cares?
Yeah, KB6WBO.
Who cares if he pissed on the whores? Trump can piss on whatever. It's golden just like his hair.
Right.
I can't believe it. I mean, whatever's on that guy's brain just comes spewing out. It's almost funny.
Yeah, it's alcohol in the brain, and I don't understand how we're not all drunk from it.
Well, I mean, he's full of shit, so every time he opens his mouth, shit falls out of it. Simple enough.
Trump is a psychopath.
Yeah, who's a psychopath?
Trump is a psychopath.
Oh, God.
Yeah, sure. Tell that to the booming economy and businesses going sky high and everybody's 401k getting a big boost and all these people are working again. And, just tell that to the American people, you moron.
Oh, let me talk about the economy real quick, Ron.
Oh, forget about it.
Let me just say that the actual profitability of these companies have not gone up since Barack Obama got out of office. The only thing that happened was
he's trying to suck you in.
The taxes for the corporations, so it makes their profitability go up, and of course the stock market got an artificial high short term.
Speaking of high,
that?
4 more years.
Yeah, 4 more years, and 2 more years, and I'll tell you, less than 2 more years, we're going to see some slowing down. We already have. Did you notice that 5 different GM companies moved out of North America because of the number of things, including the tariffs? So there you go, Trump. Yeah. Make America hate again.
This guy's a fucking business genius.
Maha. I just keep saying that, and guess what? CNN.
Yeah, well, they should have, GM should have stayed in America and not flee to Canada. So that's why the tariff. If they would have stayed here and helped out our economy and gotten big tax breaks, like a bunch of other companies, they would have been rewarded.
Well, Trump told them that and told them to quit manufacturing in China.
Well, you know what? It's called free enterprise. Even Democrats like myself believe in free enterprise. Let the companies do what they need to make the best profit and make the product the most profitable
Why are we giving them
He's right.
subsidies?
Let the people who buy them get the best prices.
You know, they
What's wrong with that?
They wanted to go to Canada. Well, it didn't work out so well for them. Oh, and by the way, the main reason that they're having trouble is because they are manufacturing cars that people do not want. They're not keeping up with what people are buying.
Well, then let them close them down and don't give them shit. But here's the problem.
I want a muscle car.
Trump is attacking GM. He's saying he's going to take the subsidies away from, guess what?
Good.
Electric cars, Noel. What is that?
Good. Bring your business over here to America, and you'll get the subsidies, and you'll get the tax breaks. You'll employ American workers.
Good. You keep talking too much.
GM is going to be such idiots in their business regime. Hey, take those subsidies that we would normally give GM and go ahead and give them to Ford or Chrysler or one of the other car companies.
What does Trump know about the auto industry?
Shot in the arm, you know.
Rob?
If GM is too stupid to take advantage of it, then so be it.
About anything. But the bottom line is,
why do they have the subsidies?
You say you want to reduce the
They have the subsidies in order to create jobs for the American people. But if they're moving their companies out of the country or closing them up, man, the subsidies are going to stop.
Be the business president.
Boy, the rain is raging here. It's just roaring down to the house.
And you'll create your own jobs. Why do we keep giving them money? That I wouldn't do with my kids, give my kids money, and
you know what GM
kind of make them lean on me whenever they're hurting.
Fuck you, Trump. I'm going to say this.
Oh, this guy's a fucking genius, isn't he?
Trump, you piece
financial wizard, man.
The worst president we've ever
real
had.
simple. It's amazing he can't comprehend it.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to tell him. I think we all understand what's going on, but for some reason, you know, he's so blinded by anybody on the right. No matter what, he doesn't have any logic, and he will not look at any other point of view, and you know, that's a problem.
You mean, well, yeah, right, because he's so blinded by the left, I think you meant to say.
Well, yeah, he's blind to the right. He's blinded by the left. He'll only accept information from the left, and no matter what logic you put forth to him, he will not even look at it if it's coming from another point of view.
Well, he's too goddamn stupid.
That's the definition of a liberal.
Yeah, he's right.
That's it.
Well, you know, I used to be a Democrat, but you know, everything changed, you know, and the more I saw it, okay, I voted for Obama in 2008 because I didn't like what the Bush administration was doing, or a lot of the stuff, the crap that happened in that administration. But 2 years into Obama's first term, I knew I made a mistake by voting for him, and it was like, okay, to hell with it. In 2012, I voted for somebody else. No way.
Romney. Ooh,
I've been
Mormon
a Democrat, a Libertarian, nonpartisan, a Republican. Now I'm registered as a Republican. So that's the way it's going to go, because they're the only party right now that's making any sense as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the Democrats aren't what they used to be. They've totally changed.
The Democrats are anti-American at this point, because all they're trying to do is destroy the country, and they're not paying attention to the people who they're supposed to be representing. And as long as they're doing that, that's why I'm going to call them anti-American, because they are. You know, they're so obsessed with getting rid of a president who is really doing good for this country. They don't see it, and they refuse to see the facts. You know, They don't want to hear about it, and so they generate all this hate, all this vitriol. It's just ridiculously stupid, and it's got to stop. But of course, that's not going to until somebody gets killed or something. That's where it's going to end up, So Civil War .2, maybe that's where it's headed. Maybe that's the only crap, where people can return to common sense again. KB6WBO.
Well, that was a double with Randy, but...
Well, you're right, Ron. I didn't hear Randy in there. Wow, I guess usually I can hear him really well. Anyway, you're right, Ron, and look, okay, first of all, the left, they are anti-American. They want to do away with our First Amendment rights, our Second Amendment rights, and our First Amendment rights. Fourth Amendment rights. That's reasonable search and seizure. Without court orders, they want to go in and search people at any time, go into their homes. It's ridiculous. To hell with the Constitution. To hell with innocent until proven guilty. Just look at Kavanaugh. One woman accuses him, and then he's guilty. That's that. I mean, give me a break. Okay, it's just absolutely
You have a right to elect as many women as you want, as long as you're not proven.
Adam Schiff. I mean, come on. They are so anti-American, it isn't even funny.
Yeah, they're all losers. They're in some dream world, man. They're just, mental illness is right of the worst kind.
You should be able to rape as many women.
There's globalists that have no concern about us.
Especially in
here we go. Now comes Billy.
Like Kavanaugh.
Oh, that fucker.
Always, if you want to rape 10 women at a time, you can do that too, as long as you don't remember it, because you're so fucking drunk. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool, Kavanaugh. You go, boy. You big booba.
He's the only one that seems to have any common sense, and because he upholds the Constitution. So does Kavanaugh, And what did they try to do? They tried their damnedest to destroy him. They're trying their damnedest to destroy Trump any way they can. By even the lying, making up the stories, it's so sad that people will stoop that low. And that's why I call him anti-American. That is not the American way. Not the way this country is supposed to be run. Anybody wants to screw with the Constitution is no friend of mine. Simple enough.
Well, dude, we gotta get rid of
NO6EL.
government.
Well, Ron, you knew back when I was a Democrat, but even then, I supported the Constitution. I didn't like illegals, coming over and invading. I was all for the Second Amendment. And the ways that I was liberal, it was that you should take care of people with disabilities, etc.,
Donald Trump said we need a new
it wasn't.
Worldwide network.
You shouldn't take care of people who can work and make substantial living or substantial gainful employment, is what the system is doing. There are a lot of what we call welfare queens that can work, but they don't want to. There's a difference there.
That's what they call it.
I made the distinction, but you see, the so-called Socialist Party it's totally alienated me. I mean, they are, and studying history, they are the party. They still are the party of slavery, no question about it.
It's Nazi music, man. Just like,
you got to think back.
Before Hitler got on stage,
a glorious history, and one that they shouldn't be all that damn proud of either.
Music.
They were pro-slavery. They invented the KKK. They caused the Civil War, because of their pro-slavery attitude. So, these guys were not very, very nice people, and they never have been, and they're still not. And right now, they're really showing their ass.
Oh yeah, well, when I grew up, they were supposed to be all for free speech, and Berkeley happened when I was a kid, and everything. But I understood a little bit of what was going on, and I remember a religious leader talking about the free speech stump over at UCLA, and that there was this dirty old man, this dirty swami, and all he would talk about is sex. He'd get up there and talk about sex. But God bless him, we live in a country where we're allowed to have our free speech and say anything you want. And this guy, religious leader, was a liberal. He was a Democrat. So at that time, they were fighting for free speech. Now that they've seized power, they want to shut that down so only their point of view is expressed. That is hypocrisy 101. Forget about it. NO6EL.
Oh, yeah. One more little thing, too. John Booth was a Democrat, the guy who murdered Lincoln.
What's your name?
That's right. That is historically accurate.
I need to go there, so sorry. Oh, fine. You can talk on the radio.
Oh, fucking pass out already, will you?
Why did you shut the fuck up and get Berkeley?
Hey, we were here having a QSO. Actually, other people were having a QSO when I was listening when you came in and started disrupting everybody. So why didn't you shut up and go away? You're a disruptor. They were having a good QSO, and you interrupted them, okay? You're the one who's causing the problem, not them. Thank you very much.
No, I wasn't talking about them. I was talking about you.
No, it wasn't.
Flying directly at you, and I have a right to.
He is not going to understand what you're saying.
I know.
Oh, he's just in one ear and out the other. He doesn't want to understand it, you know.
He's got the web SDR going, so he's hearing everything that we're saying, but he just doesn't care.
You know, the sushi restaurant. I like you, Nagi. You got no eel. Okay. I like eel, man. Will you cut off a piece of your body and let me eat it? I know it sounds crazy, but I like
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll dump out some fecal matter and you can eat that.
Remember, not really. But you think I am, so you're afraid. You're very afraid. I wouldn't cut off a piece of your body, not toenail, a big piece of flesh, and eat it.
Anyway, I got to make a pit stop. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, KB6 WBO.
I like
NO6EL.
I like it raw.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign. I normally sign the latest around 2:30, but I stayed up a little later tonight. So anyway, take care, guys. We'll talk to you later. WB6MMJ.
You know what, Randy? I think I'm going to go ahead and sign too, because it's 3 o'clock. I think I'm going to go out and listen to some more music through my nice preamp that I'm going to enjoy.
I'm going to sign
it's
too.
about time for the Eastern guys to show up anyway, so we'll stick to our plan. So 7-3, catch you guys next time around. KB6WBO, pulling a plug.
Well, I'm going to sign too.
All right, 73, everybody. Randy and Ron and everybody else. I guess I can go ahead and play my synthesizers. Not too loud, but I'll go ahead and do that rather than listening to some drunk. NO6EL.
Oh, God, you're going to listen to your fuck card. You know what? Shut the fuck up. You're talking over me, you motherfucker.
Good night, Ron.
So I'll talk over
good night,
you.
David.
Have a nice day. No.
Good night, David.
I eat eels. You know, they call unagi. You ever eaten unagi at a so-called sushi restaurant? Unagi is not sushi. It's eel. It's cooked. Well, I'll eat a fucking fish like you, motherfucker. We will skin you alive. Is that okay? Would you like to be skinned alive, no eel?
All the assholes are gone.
Okay, well, good. Thank you.